stuff, and axes. The only real reason to take them is to sell them, to be totally honest. I recommend doing it because you can get a decent bit of money for all of that.
Indeed, there is nothing more repulsive than these monsters at the foundation and are known by the name of Witcher, as they are the offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft. They are unscrupulous scoundrels without conscience or virtue.
Yes, veritable creatures from hell capable only of taking lives.
That's me.
Yes, they have no place among decent and honest folk. It's a pamphlet of, yes, very, very mean. It shows, though, like, basically how much the people in the world hate Witchers. Like, they really... You are not a popular fellow. I mean, it's not really about you specifically, but Witchers in general are just hated. As are mages and basically anybody who isn't human. You will find in this world that people are incredibly racist and just generally hate anybody who is not human.
That's just
I mean, obviously not everybody is like that, but it's just kind of a general, yes, the general impression of people is a fear of anything magical. What? Ah. It's pretty helpful, honestly. So, did you actually, like, loot those crates, by the way? Why not? Because that's where the stuff is that you're looking for. Well, they're labeled like crate, and they're in those rooms that you just left. Get your head in the game. Come on.
This great video that
Yes, this is what everybody... You are very quickly probably going to fill yourself up with useless things like bottled water. My suggestion is selling them whenever you can. What are you doing? You keep leaving the room. There's a big thing labeled crate in there. What the hell?
No, I didn't go through this one.
Okay. Well, there's still stuff in there, which is why... The fact that it has a name over it usually means that it's got something in it, though. It's pretty rare. In fact, I can't think of any circumstance when there wouldn't be something left in it. That's really weird. Okay, fine. You're not totally crazy.
No, just
not yet. Although in there may be something you need, possibly. Not in the room itself, but there's like a staircase that's leading up to it and stuff. Just check it out. has been a little. It's because you're a weird guy. Don't go up the stairs yet. In that room is the trunk and the wardrobe and other stuff. Cabinet. Actually. Okay. Why don't you check your journal? Did you find everything already? It's possible the quest updated, I just wasn't paying attention.
I can talk to him. Ground floor it is.
Like, you had already completed it and didn't even realize that you had completed it. You're the one playing, David.
There's so much loot that I see, and I've gone loot crazy.
Yes, well, nobody likes a loot whore.
I am one, so I like it. Oh god, we also have something important. Food. I'm gonna steal all our food. Chicken.
The only thing that's actually important in all this, like beer and wine and stuff, is important because there are a lot of drinking contests and things where you can get items or information if you get people drunk. So it is actually important to keep the beer. But the
What do you
chicken
need?
and the sandwiches are not important, like at all.
Done. I have the ingredients, and it's safe upstairs.
Good. You'll need 2 more things to make the potion. The claw of a mighty beast and some celandine. Vesemir will tell you where to find them. Let me teach you the formula.
You have to go to a fireplace. So you click on any fireplace, and,
I have some-
and
what
some
is it?
people will allow you to, like, if you talk to them, rest, and that functions the same way.
We'll talk.
So, I'm at the camp. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm making potion for chips. And I need the special substance so I can make it.
Right, you need to talk to Vesemir first. He should be in the main hall. He's in the main hall with you there.
Oh. Or who is it?
Oh, he should be anyway. He is normally.
So what was the name again?
Vesemir. Yes. If you track the quest, it's possible that he'll show up. I seem to remember him being inside, but if they mention something about the courtyard, he could be outside in the courtyard. That's true. You need to go out to the courtyard anyway. Banquet hall? Well, yeah, he is supposed to normally be out here. If you rest at the fireplace... Oh, no, I see him. He's coming up. He is in the hall. He's in the main hall area. So if you go back... Yeah, he wanders around. That's the only kind of annoying
that
thing
was a
about
tough
their
fight.
tracking
I
system
finished
is it
off
tells you
several
where
marauders
people
upstairs.
normally are.
We
but
might
they aren't
not have
always
taken
there.
down the Frightener without you. Unfortunately, Triss had to get past Savola first, giving them time. They took almost everything, but the devices aren't most important.
If I'd gone with her, I might have tended to Savola.
Without you, the Frightener might have finished us. You did well, Wolf. Take this armor and sword. I've been keeping them for you.
Lambert gave me the formula.
I take it you already have White Gull and Calcium Equum.
I do. What next?
You'll need Celandine. Take what I have. Plus the claw of a monster like the Frightener. To skin a creature, take a sharp knife and cut along the torso. You'll find the Frightener's carcass in the upper courtyard. Once you've extracted the claw, rest by the fire while making the potion.
You may consider asking him about other Witchers, not to
Yes?
tell you what to do.
Are there other Witchers?
There were 3 Witcher schools in all, but it's been long since I've heard word of the other 2. You've met all the Witchers I know of, except for Berengar.
Did I know him?
I don't believe so. An introvert, he chose his own path. Actually, none here can say they know Berengar. He often ran away from Kaer Morhen, though he would always return in the end. After the trial of the Grasses, he finally accepted his destiny and started training for real.
Why isn't he here?
I don't know. We lost touch with him a while back.
Should I ask him something?
No, I
We'll
mean, you
speak
don't
later.
have to. Obviously, that's sort of like you can talk to them about lots of different things and learn many things, many of which I've already told you, slash, you know.
Yeah, but it's good to have my character get that information too. So.
Yes. The thing with Berengar has like a quest sort of thing associated with it, which is why I told you to talk to him more than anything. Because the other thing you can talk about is like the trial of the Grasses, and he explains like the whole Witcher thing and how people train for years and years and take potions and mutate themselves and blah blah blah. Well, it's not stupid stuff, it's just I've already told you all of this, so relatively, since I've talked about it, it's not like it's a new piece of information necessarily. Though I do find that it's worth talking to all of the people. They can explain things usually better than I can, just because that's the whole point, is they're explaining the world to you.
Yes?
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
You mentioned defending Kaer Morhen before.
Yes. 15 Witchers once lived here, training boys for their trials. Only they knew the secrets of mutation. Witchers who set out on the path and failed to assimilate among humans wintered here. Before the battle, 23 Witchers and 40 students called Kaer Morhen home. Too damned few for the mob that attacked. I never knew why they came. Some say a sudden explosion of anger born of disdain for Witchers. But no. Someone provoked the mob with flyers filled with lies. Special agents read them to the peasants. Truer still, the fanatics could never have taken the fort without the aid of sorcerers, though they outnumbered us by far. They didn't even spare the youngest. I alone survived, concealed among the corpses. Walk around, Wolf. The skeletons remain. You may find a flyer, there used to be hundreds. Memorize it as a warning of the evil humans can perpetrate.
I have all the ingredients.
Good. Now rest and prepare the potion according to the